Alright guys, what's up? It's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net. I think I'm having a little trouble with my YouTube channel for some reason. I'm running excellent, but for some reason it's coming up like a little staticky. I have no idea what's going on with it. Good evening, it is Monday, 8:05 Texas time, the 21st of March, and guys, I have some announcement to make and I want to talk about it, and let's just get into it. Let me turn down this music really fast, guys. So I decided to, and I made some notes, man, because I want to really get through everything and just talk about the whole reason for the mentorship program. So that's what we're going to really get into. The mentorship program was actually an idea that I had. Not really sure if it was going to work. Eslar, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? From Oregon. How's it going, dude? And it was a program. The program was going to be from 6 months to a year, okay? And the whole idea was for me to guide a small entrepreneur junk removal business and to help them build their business online. I wasn't going to change much when it comes to their business, physical business. I wasn't going to teach them how to sell. I wasn't going to teach them how to get jobs. No, my idea is to totally transform their online business and make it work organically, free, so they could stop paying for ads, so they could stop paying for leads. And of course, if you knew what happened with Home Advisor, they just got a complaint with the FTC. So just these lead programs that they have out there are total ripoffs. And well, the federal government's suing them. So there's another one going down. With that, I decided to open a free mentorship program that was going to help and allow a small business owner to learn the same methods I did to my own website and to my whole structure of my whole business, and allowed me for the last 12 years to never pay for an ad and never pay for a lead. I've never paid for one lead or one ad ever, okay? Unless it was Craigslist, okay? Unless it was Craigslist, but we're talking about like leads and ads, okay? So I wanted to go ahead and tell these applicants and tell the people, the idea was to help nurture and build their business online. I wanted to go and look at everything, every aspect of their business. We're talking about online business, website, their Google My Business account, social media, all the online registries, everything. I wanted to take a look at it and see where they were messing up. And I wanted to change the habits of anybody that was chosen to be in the program. I wanted to change their habits online, because apparently a lot of people, and I'm learning this, okay, that a lot of people don't do anything at all. They just throw a website out there and hope it sticks, and I'm blown away by that. I'm totally mesmerized. I'm blown away by that. A lot of people told me that they just had a website and a Google My Business, and that's it. And I couldn't believe that. I was like, y'all don't do anything? You don't do anything? I talked to so many applicants. So I did an online booking for anybody who wanted to do this mentorship, and I let 5 people. I was going to pick 5 people. At first I decided 10, and then as I saw how many people signed up for it, I was overwhelmed. I'm going to admit it, I was overwhelmed, and I could not believe how many people signed up. So as soon as I put it out I think it was last Monday, I had in the first 10 minutes, believe it or not, I had over 20, I think it was like 22 signups. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to go over 100 really fast. Well, it didn't. Here's what happened. The next day, we only had like 5 or 6 signups. It was the last few days, like Thursday and Friday, when I was trying to decide who I was going to allow in this program. I ended up with 72 people that signed up. Oh my God. And I talked to everybody. As a matter of fact, here's a good statistic. There was more Mikes, the people called Mike owners in this business than anyone. Second place, and I made this list, was, the second place was Dave's. There's a lot of Daves out there that own junk removals. There was 4 Daves and 2 Alexes and 5 Mikes that signed up for this program. So anyway, guys, I want to tell everybody that First of all, if you signed up, thank you very much. It's flattering. It's flattering. There's only so many businesses I can help in this program. But I will tell you, I'm about to launch another webinar at the end of this month, and I'm about to announce it really quick. And I want to tell you that I have made my selection, okay? So I'm going to announce the applicants that are allowed to come into this program. Not allowed, I mean, that I'm an actual mentor, you know, and I took my time. I did one phone call, and then I did 2 phone calls just to be sure that these people would work out in the program. So there was a lot of guidelines in the program. One of them that you had to be in business at least 1 year. Another one was that you had to have some kind of social media presence. You had to have some kind of website. And a lot of people, there was like 10 companies that I had to not even allow or consider because they didn't have websites. Some other people weren't even in business for a year, kind of threw me off, so I had to get them out. So I had to follow some rules, okay? Some people, and I eliminated a lot of people that did not own their website. See, guys, and I want to get into that. If you don't own your website, and I'm telling you right now, and I want to be as good as I can with it, if you don't own your website and you hire an SEO team or a marketing team or an ads team to do your website, they are not allowing you to grow. They are not allowing you to make the best of your capabilities to empower yourself and your website so you can grow your business organically. They are not. They've said they built a great website. They've said that they've done this for you, and I'm telling you, you are the only one that can master that. You are the only one that can actually guide your own website the way you want to, okay? So let me tell you what happened. So out of the 72 people, I only talked to 65 people, okay, 65. 3 people never called me back. I left a text and a phone call. 3 people did not even qualify. I mean, they were just shot out. I was just like, oh my gosh, I read their stuff and they didn't even qualify. And then just one person out of everybody decided to opt out. And he opted out after I had already made my decision, and then he said, Ricardo, I'm going to have to opt out of this. And I was like, okay, well, that eliminated one that already opted out. So, I mean, I hadn't picked them anyway. So I want to announce the applicants that I'm going to be taking under my wing. This is my wing. So you'll be here, Kevin, Colin, you'll be here, and everybody that we picked out. So the first company that I decided to go with was Hall Squad Junk Removal. They're out of Birmingham, Alabama. All right, the company number 2 that I decided to work with was Lightning Junk Removal. They're out of Carver, Massachusetts. And the third company is Mojo Hauling out of Bartsville, Oklahoma. Okay. The fourth company is ER Junk Removal out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, there is a 5th company. I have not announced it because I'm really, really stuck with that. But right now, these 4 companies are all I want to concentrate until I've actually made up my mind for the 5th company, okay? I've had a lot of problems. Oh, Carrie, nice. She's like, woohoo! I don't know who you are, but woohoo! You too, woohoo! Okay, guys, so I want to talk to you about each company. Let's start with Mike Feeney. Mike Feeney is the owner of ER Junk Removal out of Charlotte, North Carolina. He actually used to do YouTube videos, and he quit for a while. Now, he honestly ran another business called Dr. Junk, then previously changed his name to ER Junk. He's having a few problems. He makes good money. The problem is that he wants to scale his business, and I'm going to get him there. Awesome Google My Business accounts. He's got great Google My Business accounts. And I've already gave him, this is the great thing about Mike Feeney. Let me tell you about Mike Feeney. I have already gave him 3 things to do, and he's executed every one of them. He got right to it. He didn't waste any time. He went and bought himself a new laptop today. He bought himself a laptop. And he's getting him a Google Pixel 6 phone, which is kind of a secret of ours, okay? And he is motivated to grow his business. And listen, I've known Mike Feeney for a while. I helped him when he was first starting, I just gave him some advice and some tips, and he kind of listened, and then he kind of didn't listen, but now he's all in. So I'm totally surprised of the effort that he's put into his business, okay? Again, the name of his business is ER Junk Removal, and I want you to go to his website. If you have a chance, if you can pull up another screen on your computer or on your phone, go to his website at erjunkremoval.com and look what his website looks like right now, because it will not look like this in a few months. We are going to transform it. I have 6 to 12 months to transform the whole aspect of his business, and I cannot wait to do it, because so far, I've given him 3 tasks, and he's executing on 3 tasks, and I love it. So far, he's just in there, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to pick somebody, an entrepreneur, that would take that risk, spend money for his business, and execute what I tell him, because this is what I've done. This is what I've done, and it's worked for me. Okay, so let's talk about the second person that I decided to go and mentor, and that was Kevin Hill. Kevin Hill out of Birmingham, Alabama. He runs Hall Squad Junk Removal, guys. And I want to tell you, he was one of the most interesting stories that I had. A very, very encouraging. You know, when I talked to Kevin, I felt a connection. I was just like, dude, this is guy, he's got energy. He had a lot of energy, and he was just talkative. He was easy to talk to, easy to communicate. Now my web, it's running a little bit slow. I'm trying to get to this. I don't know why my internet's running a little slow. For some reason, it's in the red. So we're gonna be a little choppy for a second. It's running a little choppy. All right, so I think we're getting there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this video, and I can tell it's running choppy because it's telling me it's running bad. Hey, honey? Hun! All right, we're back. It is not good. It is not good. We're in the yellow. Hey, hun! I'm in the studio. I don't know if she can hear me right now. I'm trying to get us back on. Hold on one second, guys. Maybe something will happen. Maybe if I text her, she's just in the other room, and I text her, and she can pay attention to me. Maybe I'll just call my wife and see what's going on with our internet. Hi, Ricardo, Jesse here with West Texas Jungle. I always watch your videos and started my video watching with Gordon T. I think something's going on with our internet, and that's why it's running really choppy. Okay. Yeah, just give me 1 second, guys. I apologize. I want this to go off really good, but I'm getting bad reads down here on my thing. Hey, hon, are you using the internet in the house? Is the TV on, or is anything on? Because I'm running really crappy here online on my live video. By the way, you're on the live video. Sorry about that. Okay, honey, I'll get back to you. It's running good now. Okay. All right, guys. So, hey, hon, can you come in here? So anyway, it's running a little better right now. I apologize to you. Kevin Hill, we were talking about Hall Squad Junk Removal in Birmingham, Alabama. Great story. Communicated with this guy really easy. Let me tell you what happened. His story is incredible. He had lost his job, was in the hospital with his little baby girl, and he didn't really have I guess what he was going to do next, and he started watching videos. This is a true story. He started watching videos in the hospital while he's holding his baby girl, and he comes across a YouTube channel with this guy in a green shirt, junk removal service, junk guy, and he says, you know what, this is what I want to do. I want to do manual labor. I want to go out there. I want to be physical. I want to work. And he noticed that I was selling these online courses. No lie. This is what he tells me. He said, Ricardo, I bought a $7 online course, and it transformed my whole business. It was his Google My Business course, my Google My Business course that I put out there for $7. And he said with that $7, it was one of the best investments he ever did. He said immediately when he got him and his daughter out of the hospital, his phone was ringing, but he built the business. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Out of the 72 applicants that signed up, Kevin Hill has the best website by far. He is not only is his website running at a high amount of content with videos and pictures and moving and JPEGs. This guy's got more categories than any website, including my website. He's got a hot tub page. He's got a couch page. He's got a trampoline. I mean, this guy has a page for everything, and I was totally impressed. But that's the challenge for me. That was the challenge for me. How could I help him with the website? There's not much I can do, but what I could do is fix them everywhere else. And I noticed some loopholes that I saw in his social media. I noticed things that we're going to change, just small tweaks to make his business scale up and help him build his business. I'm excited to work with Kevin Hill. Congratulations, Kevin. I'm excited to work with you, brother. Okay, let's go to the next person, and that is Randall Compton. He was the oldest, one of the oldest applicants. There was somebody else that signed up that was 58, and he was the oldest applicant, one of the oldest applicants that signed up for this. And I was, again, blown away by his work ethic. Randall is the owner of Mojo Hauling, and that is haulingmojo.com. By the way, if I didn't say Kevin Hill, I'm sorry, Randall, I don't want to cut you off, but Kevin Hill, Haul Squad, go to his website. If you want to see a website running at full max, A+ rating, I scanned the website. It's running perfect. Go to haulsquad.info. He doesn't have .net. He doesn't have .com. He's got .info. That's haulsquad.info, and check out his website. Now, let's talk about 53-year-old Randall Compton, who actually worked 22 years in the oil field and decided to start his own business. And this guy has stacked a lot of equipment. He's got over almost 10 dumpsters. He's got 3 15-yard dumpsters, 5 20-yard dumpsters, and 2 junk removal trailers that he uses, and only 1 truck. What? 1 truck. Randall wants to scale his business, and he's got the equipment. The problem is with Randall is his website. His website's absolutely horrible. Out of the whole group that I named, with ER Junk, Haul Squad, and the next website, the next person I'm going to announce, his website was probably one of the worst websites out of the 72 people. So I picked Kevin Hill's website. That was excellent. A grade. And then I picked Randall Compton's, which is Mojo Hauling at haulingmojo.com. I picked out his website, and I said, you know what? This is going to be a challenge. Guys, if you want to go to one of the worst websites, and I'm telling you there, Randall, because we're going to fix this dude up. We are going to crank out his website and put it on crack. We're going to excel his website. We're going to grow his website and make it look like Haul Squad's website. Because, man, I was impressed by Kevin's website. But I'm going to tell you, Hauling Mojo, if you want to go to Hauling Mojo right now, take a look at his website, haulingmojo.com. Take a look at it. And I want you to take a look at his website in 1 month. And I want you to know what we transformed. Now, immediately when I talked to Randall, I noticed things, and I told him on Sunday that I had selected him to be part of this mentorship. I gave Randall 3 things to do, and I'm going to tell you, he calls me in less than 24 hours, and he says, Ricardo, I'm done. I said, what? How did you do that? He had changed his pricing structure, he had changed a little of the website, and he had added pictures to his web. Because believe it or not, his website pictures were worse than they are now. But we did something. We tweaked his Google My Business account, and he calls me today and he says, Ricardo, I've already got business for the tweaks that you did. I said, what? He goes, those things that you set up on my Google My Business account already are working. I got phone calls. I'm busy. And he's not even watching this video right now because he's actually still dropping off a dumpster right at this moment. I announced to everybody that I'm launching this video. I told Mike, I told Kevin, I told Randall, I told Colin by text. I said, I'm about to launch this video. I want you to watch it. And you know what? He said, I can't watch it. He texted me personally. He said, but Ricardo, I'm working right now because of your fault. I said, what are you talking about? He's like, I have work right now, so I won't be able to watch it. The phones have been ringing, and we did a tweak, a small smidget of a tweak on his Google My Business account, changed them already. Can you believe that? I just can't believe that. And I was like, whoa, dude, listen, I knew you had a bad Google My Business account, a bad website, but I didn't know something small. So there it is, guys, 5330 Randall Compton at haulingmojo.com, okay? Let's go to the last and the youngest applicant overall for the mentorship program, and that is young. 18, you're 18. This dude just graduated high school. 18-year-old Colin Wood. He is at a Carver, Massachusetts. Carver, Massachusetts. I think he's a Patriots fan for some reason. At lightningwaste.com. And that's a great name, Lightning Waste. You would think like one of the big companies had that website, but it's lightningwaste.com. I talked to Colin. He owns his own website. Now, by the way, all the applicants design their own website, which I love because they can empower. I could grab their website and fix it up and do work on their website immediately. Immediately, I can go in there and fix things, keywords, content, a lot of work that has to be done online. I want to change Colin's habits of working on his website, but not only that, I want to be able to give every one of these four guys, 4 business owners, entrepreneurs, a task every week to do. Colin is already working. I told Colin to start working on his Google My Business account, and immediately he executes. He starts working on it, and I love that. I love the fact that you're out there and you're working and you're doing what I tell you, because this is why I selected these guys. Now, I knew Colin, who's 18 years old. I know that there's a lot more things he could be doing out there, but he wants to grow his business into, and this is a great person. This right here, this is one of those people that you could look at and go, dude, if this 18-year-old kid can do it, I can do it. I want this young kid to be an encouragement, but not only motivate people to work harder on the website, to work and endure and these challenges and these failures. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Colin is perfect for that because he's so young. We can nurture this, guys. Guys, listen, we need positivity. There is 48 people watching this right now, and I'm telling you guys, y'all, we need to encourage these people to build their business, man. We need to be able to tell these people, hey, man, come on, we could do this, guys. Do this as a brotherhood, because we are not competitors, man. We are a brotherhood of junk removal company business owners, guys. And I can't wait. If y'all came up on the chat and you're watching this video, there's a lot of us watching this video. Do you mind just hitting down there and saying hi so I can announce your names? Now, I want to tell you this. I talked to a lot of people. I was totally surprised that, man, I wanted to bring everybody on this program. I'll be honest with you. I just can't work that much, man. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to try to remember names and companies and stuff. With the ability that Mike, Kevin, Randall, and Colin, I barely have the time to fix these guys, but we are going to execute. We are going to make something with this, guys. I know this program will work. Josh Pitts from Pitts Junk Removal, the Waterboro Trash Guy. What's up, dude? Hey, put your website on, dude, so I can say your website. Come on, man. Don't be embarrassed. We're here, guys. There's 50 of us watching this video. Let's go. Let's do something, man. Come on. Listen, guys, I am excited about it. I had so many people sign up for this thing. I want to thank everybody. I mean, listen, I'm just going to throw some names out there like Matt, Alex, Elazar, who I had a great conversation with, Thomas, Michael, Dave, Michael, Steven, Philemu, Hassan, James, Jonathan, Scott, Charles, Jamon, who I didn't even talk to, Mike, Cameron, Griffin. There were so many people signed up to this thing. Armando, Ricardo, Jerry, Doug, Art Ocha, who was like right there on the end of the cut. Listen, guys, I have one more company that I'm going to be working with. One more, okay? I have one more person I'll be working with. So don't give up on there, guys. If you want to send me, I'm going to leave it open like this. If you want to send me an email just telling me, and this is if you want to. If not, I'm just going to work with 4. But if you have the time and you want to, send me an email at junkguysdfw@gmail explaining why you should qualify for this program, and I will look over this. Now, nobody sent me an email. Nobody has sent me an email. So if you want to send me an email, be motivated, do something. I haven't selected the 5th person at all. I've been going back and forth with Bobby and another person. And listen, but I'm going to leave it open like this. If you want to, junkguysdfw@gmail.com. Send me a paragraph about yourself and why you should enter this program, and let me read over. If I only get one person to do that, I'm going to select that person. Put it that way. Put it that way. I'm going to do that. I'm not serious. So if there's 5 people that select, I'm going to pick out of those 5. So the best chances you got is probably my email. But I want to be able to, listen, if you can't put effort into sending me an email, you're just not going to qualify. You're just not going to. But these guys that I picked them out for a lot of reasons. You know, I picked out Hall Squad because the performance of his website was crack. It's awesome. He's got an awesome website. I picked Lightning Junk Removal Carver, Colin. I picked Colin because he's a young cat, and I think he can learn a lot from not only me, but from all of us put together, okay? Mojo Hauling, okay? Randall. I picked Old Man Randall. I'm going to tell you why. I see a lot of him in me, man. I'm like, dude, this guy is like grinding out. He knows nothing, and I want to nurture him. He built his own website, but it's not that great. But I want to be able to work with this guy and help him build it. So I want to say also hi to MW. What's up, Colin? Colin, who was picked for the mentorship program. Congrats, Colin. Island Strong Hauling and Junk Removal. Peace from Strong Island. I had a great talk with Peace from Strong Island Hauling and Junk Removal. J&J Junk Removal Services, guys. Thanks for viewing, man. Thanks for being here, man. I really, really appreciate it, guys. Anyway, I want to announce the winners, guys. And I mean, not the winners. There's no competition. It's not like we had a race or something. This was just a mentorship program. I will tell you this. I can tell already we're going to have success in this program. I know we are. People are motivated. As a matter of fact, Kevin Hill, who has the best website out of all 72 people that I announced, I told him, Kevin, if you're going to work with me, if you want to do this right, you can work with the PC, you can go work with the, let's get a Google Chrome computer. And, you know, if you want to max it out, go get yourself a new phone, because his phone wasn't the greatest phone. And he said, you know what? Boom. 1 hour later, no, it was like 2 hours later, he sends me a text with a JPEG picture on it. And you know what? He bought a new computer. He bought a new phone. He spent over $800. And I'm going to tell you something. It's an investment for his business. It's an investment for his business. He sees the opportunity to invest in his business. And you know what he does? He does that. That's exactly what it does. He decides to invest in his business. Now, listen, I'm not making money off of Kevin. Colin's not paying me nothing. Randall's not giving me $1. Mike Feeney's certainly not giving me any money, okay? This is something that I'm going to be able to learn from, get data, get information, and help me really build my online courses, so when they're released later on this year, they are certified, worked through, they work, and they execute at a very high level. And that's really one of the reasons I took these guys. So they're going to make money. I'm long-term going to make money. But for right now, guys, those are the 4 companies. I have a 5th company that I want to work with. If you want to be that 5th company, go ahead and send me an email at junkguysdfw@gmail.com. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Now, I will tell you, the first course was going to be this Thursday. So it was going to be the first time that are those the dogs? Ma! And it was going to be the first time I was going to actually work with somebody and tell these guys and give them an assignment was Thursday. So that was the first time. I've already told the 4 qualified mentors that I'm working with that I've given them assignments already. It's not even Thursday, okay? It's Monday, and I've already gave them assignment, and they've already executed. Most of them have already done things. I told Kevin, because I couldn't really find anything to give Kevin to do. I told him, get a phone, get a computer, let's go. Boom, already done it. Now, I'm going to look through, we're going to have a 1-hour conversation probably on Thursday with all these guys, and we're going to go through a series of work with everyone. I'm going to talk with every one of them, and we're going to see where we can build this business. And this is orientation time for me right now. I'm ready, man. I'm hyped up about it. Kevin, if you're ready, if Colin, you're ready, if Mike, you're ready. I know Mike's ready because, man, he's been calling me every day saying, dude, I did this. I will tell you something about Mike Feeney, ER Junk Removal. We maxed out today. We worked on his Google My Business account, and I'm telling you, he has some of the best Google My Business accounts that I've seen. He really put a lot of work into it. He's got a great wife named Rose, and she's helping him with pictures, and they took pictures in front of the trailer. I think it's just great, man. I love this guy. He's a really great guy. And you know what? I'm looking forward to work with Mike. I'm looking forward to work with all four of them. Again, if you want to enter the mentorship program, I have one spot open. Send me an email. I want to see who's motivated and who's willing to do that at junkguysdfw@gmail.com. And if you want to see a great website, out of the 72 people that signed up for this, Kevin Hill's website at hallsquad.com was impressive. One of the best websites I've seen in a long time. And actually, he's chiming in right now. He said, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. He's hyped up. I'm hyped up about it. I'm ready to go, guys. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go eat some dinner now. I'm going to tell you how in-depth I am when I do these videos. I do a script on every video that I do. These are my scripts that I do. I want to be sure that anything or any info. Oh, my face is turning red because it's adjusting to the picture. Look, I have to go down. I have to face down and then look up. Well, anyway, I do scripts about everything that I talk about, and because I want to be sure that I'm putting the right kind of information out there. And honestly, everything that I do, I have scripts for everything. I mean, there's pages and pages, and the reason I do this is because I really want. I mean, this is like a long page. Look at this one. I did a script about the mentorship program, how I was going to execute the mentorship program. And I did it like 4 pages worth of that stuff. The reason I do this is for y'all, man. I want to be sure that anything that I say is working right. I want to be sure that, oh man, look at how many pages this is, dude. Look at this. Look at this. If you could see this. These are all notes that I take. These are all notes. I know a lot of people think that I talk out of my butt and stuff. I don't. I honestly, I mean, this is like scripts. I don't know if y'all can see this, but there's scripts written out on every page that I do. So before I come online, I be sure I back my information up. I want to be sure that, and I just want to say that I put a lot of work into this, guys. So the work that I put into my scripts is the same kind of work that I'm going to put into the mentorship program. I'm wanting these guys to grow their business and make money. Listen, if you're making $100,000 a year, you don't need my help. Because you're going to get there eventually if you want to make $100,000 a year, okay? If you want to make $250,000 to $350,000 a year, that's where I come in. Organic marketing, we want to cut down those expenses in leads and ads, and we want to excel at your profits. That's my idea to do it, and we're going to do it with organic marketing, and I'm ready to do this, guys. Waterboro Trash Guy. Do you give your personal cell phone number to customers? I use Ring Central, and I have a business phone. When customers call me, they hear a professional voice announcing the name of my business. No. Waterboro, I'm going to be honest with you. I know what you're talking about. Google My Business, I think it's Google Voice has that too, where they announce, thank you for calling. I don't do that. Waterboro, I want to give you some advice on that. Listen, I'm not going to tell you how to run your business. I'm just giving you advice. If you take it, you take it. If you don't, dude, I totally understand that, okay? That's up to you. But I'm going to tell you, simplicity. Simplicity. As a matter of fact, I have a book that I've been reading for the last week. It's about marketing and being able to excel an idea to a customer. In other words, sell your service to a customer and do it quick, okay? And one of the topics that this guy talks about is the phone. He actually says 3 things about phone, and I remember 2 of them, and one of them is this one. The first one is use a local line. So don't use an 888 number or 1-800 number. Use a local line, he said. And this is not me. By the way, Waterboro Trash Guy. I want you to know, this is not me. I'm repeating. Don't kill the messenger. I'm repeating what he says. The first thing is, use a local number. People are more likely, in my area, it's 214 and 817. People are more likely to call an 817 and a 214 number instead of a 1-800 and an 888 number, 1-888 number. And I'm telling you, that is true, because I recently had some work done to my building, and I called someone to come out and just paint the front of my building. And when I looked online, I looked for 214-972 or 817, not a 1-800 or 1-888 number. And it's true. Now, the second thing that they talked about was about who answers the phone. Is it the business owner? Is it a secretary? Or is it what you just said, a professional voice announcing the name of the business? A computer or some... The last one was what you're saying. It's a professional voice announcing the name of my business. They say that's one of the worst ways to get someone to hang up. So imagine I'm calling the Apple store. Let's just say that, because a lot of people have Apple phones. So I want you to, two scenarios. The first scenario, I'm calling the Apple store and that little sound comes up. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Hi, this is Apple and you are in line. My name is Jeff and welcome to the Apple store. Your wait is 1 minute. Boom, there you go. Or a human voice. Hey, this is Jeff with the Apple store. Can you give me 1 second? I'm going to get there. I have a lot of customers lined up. Let me put you on hold for a minute, okay? And you actually feel that. You feel the empower that he gives you, that he was like, hey, Jeff wants to talk to me. The other Jeff is just a computer. He doesn't care. There's no heart. There's no feeling. There's nothing. So Waterboro, I want to tell you that. This is not my idea. This is a marketing guru's book that I've read. And he explains that theory, how simplicity is incredible. Incredible. Just think about, let's take Apple. We're talking about Apple. Look at Apple commercials. What's their thing? Their logo's like think different. And it's just a logo and it says think different. And rarely do they show computers. They show angles of computers. They show like things and stuff. They rarely show you what you're buying, but you go out and buy it. Because it's Apple. They have a brand, they have a name. You know, why? How can you change customers? Think about this one, Waterboro. When a customer goes to your website, let's just say, when a customer goes to your website, how can you draw that customer in 7 seconds? The average customer, 70% of the average customer stays on the website for 7 seconds and then they go to another one. If they don't like your website, just go to the next competitor. 1-800, junkie, whatever. So Waterboro, in 7 seconds, you have to tell your customer exactly what you do. What do? We're a trash pickup hauling service. So let them know that and let them have the phone number right there. And when they call that, the simplicity takes in. First of all, they went to your website, okay? And then you have the call to action, call me. They hit the button, it dials their phone or whatever, however it goes. But the call to action is your phone number and the book now. That's why when you see my websites, they always tell you exactly what you are, the phone number's there, the booking, and even the pricing's on there. Why? Because I've read too many books that say the same thing, Waterboro. So I'm hoping that you understand that, brother. Listen, don't kill like I said, do not kill the messenger. This is what I've read. I read a lot of books about marketing, SEO. I read about, just to keep on top of my damn game, dude, because I don't want nobody in my area to catch me, but I will teach them how to do it. But I'm still not going to allow them to catch me. And that's the thing about it, guys. So anyway, I'm going to go eat some dinner, guys. I appreciate y'all saying. If y'all have any more questions, I'll be glad to ask them. I mean, you can glad to ask them. But I wanted to tell Waterboro, that trash guy, I don't have a personal, I have my phone, man. And you call my phone numbers. They're right here. I make it simple. I mean, look how bad this one's cracked everywhere. And I just ordered my Google Pixel 6 phone. Apparently they're sold out everywhere, so I'm kind of frustrated with that. That thing broke like a few weeks ago. Oh, that's cracked. Anyways, congratulations on everyone, guys, and thank you for signing up. For the people that wasn't chosen, I'm gonna keep my offer. Okay, I told everybody that signed up for the program to send anytime that you need help or you're stuck with something. Pick up the phone and call me. I mean, don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed because I didn't pick you, man. I couldn't pick you, man. I tried. I had to narrow it down. You know, I can't be taking 10 companies. I decided to take 4 right now, and I'm looking on my 5th one. But please just be aware that I'm here to help out. My videos are here. I put these videos all the time to help people out to grow their business, to do organic or leads and organic marketing. So guys, please understand, I couldn't pick you out, and I apologize. Don't be mad at me, man. I'm begging you, don't be mad at me. Just understand that I want this to work out right, and for some reason you didn't qualify, or I didn't feel the energy, or something happened. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was time of month for me. I have no idea. But anyway, congrats on the people that were selected, guys. I'm looking forward to helping you all out. Colin, Kevin, Mike, and Randall, thank you very much, guys. So we'll talk to you later, guys. Don't forget, if you like my video, subscribe to the right side. On the left side, check out my other videos. Good night. Have a great night, guys.